Hi, this is Dena coming to you from the Pharma 15 newsroom. And I just read an interesting article on Fierce Pharma about AI and machine learning in the clinical trial space and the pharmaceutical industry. One thing I thought was really interesting was how they're applying these technologies to enrollment and using machine learning to analyze data, electronic records, and trying to match patients to the IE criteria. This is hopefully going to cut enrollment in half and help with, of course, the enrollment process and then getting the drug to market a lot faster. Another piece is adherence, monitoring the site adherence to the protocol, and then also monitoring patient adherence to things like taking their medication. So introducing AI to kind of monitor those different types of things. Also, data is a big part of this. So how is data being collected, analyzed, and also protected? So looking at ways to centralize and normalize all of the data for those different types of things. There's a lot of positive pieces for the pharmaceutical companies with the way AI is going. They potentially could be making their drugs a lot cheaper and faster. Like I previously said, getting it to market a lot quicker, which also benefits the patient, especially if the drug is more effective. And this could also help the patient with having easier access to their data. So if there is a centralized place to first input the data and analyze it and then distribute it to the patient, that's something that we don't really have today that works as efficiently as it could. There's of course challenges with introducing new technologies into the industry. There's some skepticism, I think, still with a lot of the companies and participants out there. And you always have to consider privacy issues with the way that data is being captured and stored and shared. It's always a big concern. And then educating the patient, especially maybe an older population who's not as comfortable with technology, and making them comfortable with how technology is going to be now integrated with their medical care. So while it might take some years to get to a point where we're all on the same page about AI and how it's being used, there are still things that we can do today, technology-wise, to help the patient experience, such as different apps that have an e-consent process or an e-diary, or even just a medication monitoring system to help the patients have a reminder to take their medication, little things like that. So we'd love to hear your thoughts on this, and please feel free to leave a comment below.